Good morning, OCS students and parents. I hope you are all doing well. At the end of this video, I'll have a question as a challenge for you. But before that, I want to teach you a bit of Hebrew. Very little bit. One word, as a matter of fact. The word is shalom. It's often translated as peace and is given as a greeting by people who speak Hebrew today. But the biblical meaning of the word is much deeper than these examples. For the authors of the Old Testament, the word meant being right with God, being right with other image bearers of God, other people, and being right with the physical creation and all the creatures that move on it. In short, it means fullness, completeness. It means what Adam and Eve had in the garden. Of course, we don't live in paradise. We live in a world where COVID-19 wounds and kills the vulnerable and the disadvantaged more than others. It's a broken world, and one in which we share some of the blame for its brokenness. Does this mean that shalom is banished? Not at all. If you have eyes to see, you can't miss it. It's in the way a dog lifts its head when the master reaches down her hand towards her loved pet. It's in the seemingly dead twig that buds and then flowers into a fragrant lilac bush, a sign of resurrection. It's in the laughter of two friends sharing a good joke or a memory. It's in the father tucking a child into bed and praying with that child. So shalom is present if we look for it. But here's an amazing thing. You can let God work through you to create shalom. You can clean up the dishes without being asked. When playing games, you can practice losing without getting angry. I've always found that one difficult. You can help out a sibling when they are feeling overwhelmed. You can call up a grandparent or a person in your church who may be lonely. If you are being as Christ to others, you are bringing them shalom. And there's still more. If you are a follower of Jesus Christ, you can be sure that all your shalom making will be caught up in the new heaven and the new earth, where there will be perfect and never-ending shalom. So if we greet someone with shalom, we are praying that they will share in that eternity which is sealed in Christ. So that's the challenge for all of us, to live out shalom. But here's an easier one. Which staff members at OCS, that means anyone who's paid by the school, are graduates of OCS? Let me know what you think, and I'll let you know how many people got it right and what the answer is next week. Until then, shalom.